Hi, my name's Angel Fernandez. Well, A.R. Fernandez, but that's the nickname that Palin Smith gave me, and I'm going by. Um, I'm from. I was originally from Hartford, born and raised in the North End. Back in the '70s, when there's still a lot of civil rights issues going on, my parents were heavily involved in that, slumlords and advocating more rights for tenants. As I grew older, I went to high school, graduated, joined the service, and back in 2007, I retired medical retirement after 17 years. Middletown has been my home here because this is where my wife and my kids are from. And went to school. I went to Central State University. I was studying public administration, and I stopped taking public administration and started concentrating in raising my family because it's important. And right now I'm working on my master gunsmith certification, and hopefully by next year I get done with that. And I've been a big supporter and an advocate for Second Amendment, which is very important to me because I took an oath for the Constitution of the United States, and which I love very dearly, and that's how my parents raised me, is to respect and understand the Constitution and the individual liberties of everybody in this country. Um, as people say I'm the first Latino running for office, I don't consider that. I'm an American, but mostly of all, I'm a big patriot. You go to my house, you don't see a Puerto Rican flag or a Dominican flag, you see an American flag, because that's who I am, who I serve and fought for. Um, you know, Other than that, I've been very active with the Second Amendment, especially after Malloy and the Democrats been pushing these gun laws basically down our throats after Sandy Hook incident, which I think is unconstitutional. Kind of woke me up. I say, what I'm doing here, I fought for my country, for the Constitution. I come home and this is what's happening. I couldn't sit by the sidelines no more. So I decided to get involved about firearms education. I have a small consulting company. We've been doing that with other companies and the military, and primarily law enforcement too. So I took my business, pushed it onto my partners, and I decided to stop standing in the sidelines and do something about it. And that's when I decided to throw in my name to run for common council for the city of Middletown. And it's a big, tough fight because you got people in there, like in Congress, they've been there forever, and there's no changes at all. I have I've gotten real tired of them saying, oh, we are the voice of the people, but they never call me up or ask me those questions. Hey, how do you want me to vote on this? The individuals didn't go to the caucus and say, look, we got a big major bill, or the budget's coming for the city. How should we approve, or how should we vote on this? No, they took it upon themselves because they said that's what they thought they should be doing, not what the people wanted it. And that's a big thing for me. The status quo is over. I'm a regular Joe. I have not been in office 20, 30 years. I want to do the changes. I want to show people that there's regular guys like myself and everybody else in the Common Council slate that's running for office for the other people, that status quo doesn't mean anything. Status quo is a first step of destruction of how the city runs and works. We got to hold our government more fiscal responsible on the spending that's going on. It's not my money, it's the taxpayer money. And the politicians in Middletown are spending it like it's their money, and then they use the quote, we are the guardians of the city. Guardians don't do that. Guardians protect the taxpayer. They are the voice for the taxpayer. They're the ones that reason with the mayor, or what they call the CEO. Enough is enough of the status quo. I'm running, and I'm not going to be a status quo person. I'm going to be active. I will answer your question. I will not ignore you like a lot of politicians do. I will not give you a 3-minute limit like a lot of politicians make you have when you want to speak to them. You can speak all you want because you put me in there, not myself. So you have the entitlement to ask any question, good or bad, if I like it or don't, but you are entitled and I have to answer to you, not nobody else.
Now, how would somebody go about finding you if they want to come and volunteer? You sound terrific. I'm sure a lot of people want to volunteer to help you get elected. How would they find you?
You could find me at Angel R. Fernandez for Middletown Facebook. Also, you could go to our website, Middletown Republican Town Committee. Send an email, contact me directly in there on Facebook on the email section. I'll tell you where directly you have to go to and help out. People, you need to stand up and wake up. What Ted Cruz did in 21 hours is the message is wake up, get your head out of the sand, because it's not just going to blow by. This is only the beginning. We need to start fighting at the local level.